Hi there everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here, with the episode of Test Pack Please Ignore 2. So at the end of my last episode, I had been working on a little bit of Thaumcraft, and I had just managed to unlock Infusion Crafting, which is going to basically start to propel me on towards some more advanced, what's the word I'm looking for? Advanced research in Thaumcraft and some cooler things. So, in terms of getting started with Infusion Crafting, first things first, I'm going to need to make myself a runic matrix, which is going to require some arcane stone blocks, 4 types of any shard, and an ender pearl. So let's grab those things. So I've got some arcane stone blocks, like so. I need an ender pearl, and then I need 4 shards. So I've got a lot of air shards apparently, so I shall use that. Probably going to need to use my gold capped wand here, so we're going to need to put 4 like that, 1 ender pearl in the middle, drag it all around, and then we should make a runic matrix, which is, as you can see, drained my auto pretty heavily, but I have made it, which is quite nice. So that's step number 1. Step number 2 is we're going to need some of these arcane pedestals. Now, we need 1 of these to get started, but we will need more later on, because we need to basically start to put them round the outside of the matrix that we make. So let me make some of these. So we need some pedestals. So I'm going to put this one back in here, and then I think it was it like this? Yeah, pedestals. So we need just 1 of these to get started. Now, I need to figure out where I want to place my runic matrix. So let me double check this. So I'm going to need a rather large area. So I'm going to need a, what's this? It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 by 7 area, I think, by the looks of things. Yeah, I need like a 7 by 7 area. I'm going to need some of these arcane stone bricks. So I think the best way to get started would be to try and start making this area. So I think I'm going to have it around here in the corner. It may get moved eventually, but these arcane... No, I need arcane stone bricks, not arcane stone blocks, sorry. Let me knock these up. So what do I need to get arcane stone bricks is the next best question. Here we go. Arcane stone bricks is... Oh, okay, so it's just in a 4x4 area, and we get 4 back, which is not too bad. So let me make some of these. So how many do I need? I'm going to need a 7x7 area. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so this will be fairly straightforward, I think. Let me just double check this. So the central pedestal located in the matrix is where your item you wish to infuse will go. Yep, I know all this. I'm trying to remember how to build it. So I'm just trying to flick through here. I'm trying to kind of skim read while trying to remember how to build it. So this is how you build it basically. So you have the runic matrix on top, then the arcane stone bricks, and then some blocks, and we have arcane stone bricks, and the pedestal, and then you can basically have it kind of on top of this this kind of area here. But so we're going to need to make a lot of these arcane stone bricks by the looks of things. So how did I make them again? Let me go back to this. So I need I need stone and shards. That's not too bad. Ah, right, yeah, I forgot I need to get some more of that, don't I? So let's go and grab stone. So we should have smooth stone. Excellent, we've got plenty of that. Perfect. Head back over here. We're going to need grab some air shards again, as we've got plenty of them. So what we're going to do is just whack this all the way around the outside. Use the gold wand, I think. There we go. Get a ton of these. Perfect. That should be plenty now. So what I'm going to do is just transform these. There we go. Perfect. Getting somewhere, guys. So that's 3. Then we can go for 4, 5, 6. Knock you up. There we go. 7. Perfect. I'm just going to do this. Let's F7 this for a second to make sure I'm lighting up the area properly, which I am not. So there we go. That should be fine now. So we'll take F7 off. So this is going to be my area for my matrix, for my infusion crafting. So what we're going to need to do next is, let me go back into here. So I think we're going to need a few more arcane stone bricks. So let me do this recipe a couple more times. There we go. Perfect. There we go. I think that should be more than enough to be getting along with. Right. Also need to grab my wand out, would be nice. Okay, so let's get started. So first things first, we need to have a layer of 4 bricks. So let me try and figure out where the middle is here. So here's the middle. I'm going to need my pedestal. So let me try and figure out where the middle is. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, this is the middle. So that should be the very middle by the looks of things. Yeah, that is perfect. And then what do we need? Let's grab this back out. Don't need my lumber axe right now. I need my Thaumanomicon, please. So then we need arcane stone bricks on each of the 4 corners here, like so. Okay. What's next? Then we need arcane stone blocks. See, we do need these ones. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. Then finally, what we need on top is if we just grab something like some cobblestone or something like that. So what we're going to need to do is, if we kind of go dirt, that's not right. Knock you down. What we need to do is put the runic matrix there, like so. Knock this out. Okay, so that's all done like that. So that will be the middle of it. Let me just double check I've got this all right. So first layer is bricks, bricks, bricks with pedestal. Second layer is blocks, and the final layer is runic matrix with empty space around it. So we need 25 of each of the aspects to do this. So I'm going to use my iron cap one hit to do that, as that has got a perfect amount. There we go, and it's going to be transformed into my infusion crafting. Excellent. So I like to see. So we now have ourselves the whatever it's called. I can never remember what it's actually called. It's like my. So I can't remember what the actual name of it is. It's really weird. But what we're going to need to do next is to start to drop things like we need a couple more pedestals. So let me make some more of them. Oh yeah, we need some air, don't we? So let's do that. Okay, perfect. So let's drop one on either side here and one on either side here and here for now, as we probably don't need too many to be getting along with. I just like the way it looks really cool, the whole infusion crafting thing. It does look pretty sweet. And before we actually start doing any crafting as well, we're going to need to start to stabilize this out straight away. So what I'm going to do is mixed crystals? No, let me do crystal. I am looking for... What am I looking for? Not automagi. It's what's similar to what I'm looking for, but that's not it. Ah, here we go. Air crystal. So looking for these crystal clusters. So I'm going to make myself several of these mixed crystal clusters. So let's grab a load of shards out, I think would be a nice idea. So I think you can just craft this. So let me just plonk all these down. We want air, and where's the Peditio? There we go. The entropy shards even, sorry. There we go. So let's grab, I don't know, 10 of these might be alright. There we go. So what I need to start doing is laying these out in a kind of a pattern. So if I have these, so basically to prevent bad things going wrong while you're infusion crafting, you need to put down things like these mixed crystals. You can also use things like, if we grab them out, zombie and creeper heads also help stabilize out the altar. So what I'm going to do is have zombie and creeper. Zombie and creeper, like so. So this is all going to help basically make it so that bad things don't happen. So I'm also going to, you also want to keep it symmetrical as well. So if you've got like crystals here, you also want to have like crystals here and here. So I'm going to need a couple more of these, I think. This will probably be enough for now. I might increase it later on. So do I need to have like creeper there, or can I have zombie and creeper? I don't know. It's got to be fairly kind of symmetrical and stuff like that. So I think I'm doing a good job here. So let me just put these back in. Need some more mixed crystals. These are very good for preventing. I think I just need 2 more of these, and they need to go, for example, here and here. I think I've got that fairly well balanced at the moment. You can basically just put loads and loads and loads of these around. I can have them on the ceilings, or spaced out, but basically you just need to have them dotted around to prevent like chaotic things happening. So I think these are fairly kind of symmetrical. It's all looking quite nice. So it's kind of, yeah, that looks fine. Looks fine. That'll be good. We're only doing some basic infusion crafting to be getting along with anyway. So the ones I wanted to, the things I really wanted to infuse and craft were a silverwood 1 core and some thaumium 1 caps. So, okay, so I need my scribing tools. I've got scribing tools and I need some paper. There we go. So let's do silverwood 1 core and thaumium 1 caps. So we're going to need to research these before we can infusion craft them. Okay, this is a nice complicated one to be getting started with. So what are we doing first? Silverwood 1 core. Right, so we've got instrumentum. We've got arbor. I can hear a spider. I don't think they're anywhere near me, so I don't need to worry too much. So, instrumentum, humanus. I'm trying to see if there's like anything which links up nicely here. Not bestia. What about cognito? I suppose I could link it through cognito. So, hang on a minute. So, instrumentum would be humanus. Humanus would go to bestia? No, not bestia. Or was it cognito? No. I want to go cognito, because then cognito would go to ignis. That's what I'm looking for. That would go to ignis, and then what we can then do is arbor goes to air. And I think we can literally just link this through some lux, like so. Boom, that's those two connected. We just need to then link in precantatio. So I think we can do that through potentia. So we'll just drop you up here. One more fire and then another potentia. Boom, that's that one done. So we're just going to eat that discovery. Let's put you in next. So we've got to do the thaumium 1 caps. Okay, so let me have a quick look. So metallum. Let's have a quick scat around. Metallum is vitreous. I've already know what I'm going down here. So going to go for vitreous. Vitreous goes to ordo. Ordo goes to potentia. And both of these, oops, I linked by potentia. And then we're going to do some more ordo. So those two are linked. We've then got instrumentum, which again we can then do through like ordo and potentia. Or even just some ignis there. There we go. And then finally we've got some aurum, which is basically precantatio again, so I think I can do you, some precantatio, and then a potentia. Very nice. Eat that one. And then what we should be able to do is actually have a look at these two, see what we need to craft them. So we can also do magical staves as well, which hold even more. I did not want to research that quite yet. Whoa! What is this? That was weird. I've never had that happen before. Is that a new thing? That was kind of like I'd done something really strange. Is that like forbidden knowledge or something like that I wasn't supposed to research yet? Is it like one of these ones which I clicked on by accident? So forbidden knowledge. Right, I should really pay attention to that. So in future, that was very weird. I was not expecting that. I was like, what's going on? But yeah, so how do I make a balance shard? Oh, right. So we need some sources of different things. Okay, that's fair enough. That's a bit new from last time, I think. So let me double check this again. So to make myself a silverwood rod, I'm going to need a few more pedestals by the looks of it. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pedestals altogether, I think. Okay. So let's create a few more pedestals, I think, would be a good idea to start off with. Let's get these out. There we go. Right, so let me make some more arcane stone. Would probably be a good way to start. 1, 2, 3, I think would be more than enough. There we go. 1, 2, 3, perfect. A bit more arcane stone just to be getting along with. Get rid of the rest of this stone. So let me make a few more pedestals. Yeah, we need some, obviously need some of this, so I think 4 should be more than enough. Grab that pedestal out. Right, so let's try to remember how I need to do this. Where do the pedestals go? Let me have a quick look. Is it going to show me? Or I've got to figure this out. Do they go along the edges or do they go in there? I think what I'm going to do is... Ah, crap, that broke that, which is annoying, but never mind. So I think I need to have them like so. So yeah. Okay, I think I just get all the shards back anyway, so it's not too bad. I haven't lost too much there. So we need to keep everything fairly even. So I either need to have these ones like here or slightly inwards. I just need to keep everything symmetrical, basically. Get you back. Put you down. So I think that is everything we need to do there. So we've got everything all laid out. I think these can either go there or out there, but it's symmetrical, so that's what really matters when it comes to this. So yeah, we just got some of those shards back, which is not too bad. I suppose I could put down some more later on, but I'm not in any hurry. Right, okay, so we need to now figure out what we're doing next in terms of this Silverwood 1 core. So we're going to need a Silverwood log in the middle, and then, okay, so first things first, I think we need to make this balanced shard. So okay, so whichever one we toss in, we don't need to put the corresponding aspect into with, if that makes sense. My brain just totally went there. So I'm going to need to add in certain aspects. So I might end up making a lot of taint here, I think. Oh yeah, I'm going to need some water for that, aren't I? So let me grab a bucket. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zip over here. Do I have any more buckets here? Yeah, I do. Excellent. That's what I need. And then what I'm also going to grab is some wooden slabs. No, I've already got some wooden slabs. So let me go and grab a couple of buckets of water, just so I can set myself up an infinite water source in my Thaumcraft area, just in case. So 1, 2, there we go. So yeah, this is now a very busy room. It was looking pretty barren, but now we're actually kind of like getting somewhere. So let me grab these wooden slabs like so. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3. That could be a good area for it. I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't want to put my infinite water source. So maybe that is a good enough area as any. So what I'm going to do is put one there and one there, just so we have an infinite source of water for in future, which is quite nice. Put you away for now. So we need to make, what was that mixed shard, basically. So let me have a quick check again. So I need a bit of everything. So these all contain 2 of each. So let me just get them all on my hotbar. And then what we need to do is basically chuck in 1 of each of these. So we'll do 1, 2, and we should, when we throw in the last one, we should get a mixed one back. Excellent. So what I need to do now is knock you up. That will create some taint. So we're going to need to, did it create any taint? Apparently it did not. That's not too bad then. I was expecting that to at least create a little bit of taint, but apparently it's not going to, which is fine by me. So perfect. So yeah, we've managed to make ourselves the balance shard. So to actually start crafting, let me have a quick look. We are going to need, so this is a moderate instability, which is fine. So what we're going to need to do is, let's start laying this out. So we're going to need to put a balance shard there, right at the top. And then we need entropy and air next to it. So what was it? It was entropy air, like so. So entropy would go there, air would go there. Then what we need next is order and fire. So order and fire, like so, I think. We get rid of my thorium sword. And then earth and water. Okay, so which way round was that? So let me just make sure I'm like kind of got this correct orientation. So we need, what was it? Earth and water. So I think we can miss out that one and go earth and water like so. So that is all the shards in place. What we're also going to need to do is get some of these melted down. So we're going to need some air, water, ignis, ordo, pedicio, terra, and precantatio. Okay, so let me just think. So I'm going to need some water jars. Some more water jars, put it that way. I've already got some terra, So that's already kind of started. We've also got some Pedicio, so I think more cobblestone would be a good start to melt down. 1, 2, 3, like so. I might need some more of... So there we go. So let's grab these up. Let me... Oops, daisy. Did that pull it out? Oh, yep, it did. Where was I? Brain's going. No, that did not work. So I think I need to click on you. So we got 8 and 8. Okay, so we need a bit more cobblestone then, by the looks of things. So I think I got that one and that one. So we've got 9 and 9. Perfect. So we've got the amount of Pedicio and Terra we need there. So this needs to go nearby. Okay, so what else are we going to need? So, I think I'm going to need some more Alimentum. Or can I just use coal? I'm not sure. Do I get a bonus from that? Let me just double check. So I want to go to Alchemy, Alimentum. So, what's Aliment? So I think this is just used... So let me just go back. So I want to look at Essential Distillation. So I wonder what it says about Alimentum. So yeah, okay, so it's just the speed of the distillation. So Alimentum basically makes it almost instantaneous, whereas something like coal might not be quite so fast. So I need to make some more Alimentum at some point. What we're also going to need to do is start melting down some other things. So shards are a good way of getting things quite quickly, but I could do with doing other aspects if they're slightly better. Let's have a look around, see what I've got. If I've got no other choice, I would literally just use shards, but have a quick check. So I could use... So I need to basically scan everything in here so I can actually figure out what gives me certain aspects very easily. So I've got Terra and Pedicio. I mean, I am going to need some... If I go back to Thaumaturgy, I am going to need some Pricantatia, which I think I get from all of these. Yeah. But I'm just going to need like a lot of jars. A lot of water jars even. Maybe even a void one. So yeah, what we're going to need for water jars. I think I need more glass panes. Did I make it? Oh, I've got 7. Perfect. How do I make the water... How do I make the void one? Ah, I need to research it first. Okay. Where's my research note gone? Oh, is that just a bought one? That might have just been a bought one. It was. So I need some obsidian, water jar, and blaze powder. Right, that's fairly straightforward. So we can do that. So we need obsidian. 1, 2. Blaze powder. 1, 2. Perfect. There we go. Do I have any more shards? Is my quarry finished yet? Let me... I'll find out if my quarry's finished later on. But let me first of all... Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. So these are very good at getting basic aspects. So these have 2 each, and we need, what was it, 5 of each? Whoops, daisy. When I go back to Thaumaturgy. Here we go. So yeah, I need air. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need 2 void ones at least. 1, 2. There we go. Rest can just be like this. So, right. So this is the Pricantatia which we want in the void. And you are wanting the void as well, just in case I make too much. Just getting the rest of this air out. How much we got? We got 10. Perfect. So you can go down next. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of you. Let me make sure I've got a gap here somewhere. There we go. So you. So fire I want in there. What we got in this one? So that's where all the Pricantatia is coming out of there. Make sure we got all of the fire. Is that all of it? Excellent, that's fire done. So, but what you need to do is you need to have all these aspects nearby so it can all be sucked in nice and quickly. So, you're done, you're done, you're done. We're going to need some... I've done Terra, so I don't need you. So, done you. Air's done. So, we've done Pedicio as well. So, we just need water and order, I think, next. Where the hell did my... oh, I've dropped that by accident, apparently. I'm going to need you back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So has that still got energy? It does still have energy, which is good. So I might just use some coal for now. I know it won't be as fast, but I don't really care. Okay, so we need to put you in there. Water will go in there. And Precantatia will go in there. So we can drop down the aqua down there. Perfect. And finally we need to do that. So Daisy, dropping jars again. Like a boss. So is that doing it? Oh yeah, it's just slightly slower using coal apparently. Which is fine. I'm not too bothered by that. We'll grab you. Grab you. So as you can see, it's very slightly slower. That's the only problem with using coal over Alimentum. Which I'm not too bothered about. And there we go. I think that's everything. So I think we're good to go. So let me just double check the Thaumcraft. That's what I'm looking for. So we need air, aqua, ignis, ordo, pedicio, terra, precantatio. So let's make sure I've got all the basic ones. So we've got ordo, aqua, ignis, pedicio, terra, air. Am I missing one? So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I missing? Oh, Precantatio. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. That's good to go. And we're going to need a silverwood log. Like so. Drop you in there. Let's double check I've got all this right. So I've got my balance shard, entropy. Yep. Air. Ordo ignis, terra aqua. Yep, that's all looking good. So I think we're good to go. So we just need to grab my wand. Give this a tap, and that should get going. So it's going to start eating ingredients. So yep, it's first of all going to suck out all the essentia that it needs, which is good. So as you can see, it's actually telling me what it needs in terms of the essentia. So you can see it all being drained in to the recipe, which is really sweet. I love this part of Thaumcraft. The infusion crafting is definitely my favourite part. I just love the way it all looks. It's really quite interesting. I like the fact that you've made like this really crazy multi-block structure as well. So there's all the precantatio. So now it's going to start eating the ingredients. So we've got the different shards. So it's going around in a circle, I think, by the looks of things. I didn't stand nearby on one of the pedestals or something, just so I can watch it work. You don't get sucked in, but so far we've got no instability, which is good because we've got it all nice and stabilised out with all our crystals and stuff. And then, boom, one silverwood rod. So yeah, so that makes a silverwood rod. Excellent. So we've made ourselves a silverwood wand core. I mean, I could. What's the word I'm looking for? I could make the thaumium wand caps, but I might save that for next episode. So what we need to do first is make thaumium nuggets, and then what we do is then put it in the infusion altar with aurum and potentia, which are fairly easy to get a hold of. Potentia is definitely easy to get a hold of, as that's just a lot of coal. So Salis Mundus is we have to cook up some of these balance shards, I think. Yeah, apparently we have to cook up them, which is fair enough. And then, yeah, we just need to do the same thing again with 2 of these wand caps. So I may do that next episode, or I may just do it off camera. I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it. But I'm probably going to round off the episode here. We've got the runic matrix sorted out. We've actually done some infusion crafting, which is nice. So what I need to do now is put this together with the thaumium wand caps and start bringing back nodes. So I'm probably going to have like a little kind of wall of nodes here, which I can then use to charge up my wands. So excellent. As always, guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.